So this says if you stay with Mortimer, search Washington's room first, and then head to Godoy's room. I had no indication I was supposed to do that. I think I can also look for
Maria Louisa of Parma.
a letter in a painting somewhere.
True love. The Queen is his benefactress according to some people.
Gotta find a small painting, but it might not show up until I've done the Washington room. What on earth? Okay, I don't see anything here, so I have to go back out. I have to go to Washington's room. Ooh, give me that. I'm full on Devil's Thorn. Maybe I can just, like, bump into Washington's room along here? Nope. I guess I should check, like, what rooms I'm in. Where am I? Yeah, this is my room. My room's fucking huge. Where's Washington's? I haven't actually been there yet, I guess. Just gotta go find it. God damn, this game is not good. Okay, here's Washington's room. So I can just pop on in here. Search his room and open the locked suitcase. Okay. I've never been in any of these rooms. Suitcase. Why would I have come here first? There was no indication to do that.
Locked.
I don't have a key. How much? Let's just do this. Like, I'm getting tired of this. The key's probably in here somewhere. I don't care.
Oh well. Never mind. Let's see what Washington has to hide, shall we? The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, you can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
Stop taking laudanum immediately. Okay. It's just his doctor. Oh, sweet. Okay. Why was this necessary? Guess I'll just loot this room as well. Yeah, he doesn't actually have much. Okay, now I'm in Godoy's room, and I search for a small painting hiding a letter.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke. Hey, it looks like someone slipped something in the back here. It's a letter. Let's see what it says. It reeks of perfume, and it's written in Spanish. Godoy, you really are a little devil.
Why? Okay, great. That's not even it. He's not even here. I just have to go... How the fuck do I get out of here? Am I actually not allowed? Even though I walked in here before. He's down in the dining room. It would have made me just search the entire fucking house to try and find him. Jesus Christ. Okay, this should be the dining room? Are we in the dining room yet? Yeah, this is the dining room. No, this is the great hall, dining hall, yeah. Should be around here somewhere. But he is not. Hello? There he is.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well.
Jesus
Monsieur
Christ.
Duché, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
That one.
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed. I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark, raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries just waiting for the word to pounce. Really. I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
I just YOLO'd.
Oh, it's really quite simple, you know. Whose place are we at? Who can manage to bring together so many influential figures under the same roof?
Technically, Sir Gregory brought more guests than Mortimer.
Yes, but in whose name? Who organized the party, Senor Godoy? Who pays the bills? And you are forgetting something fundamental. Who has the biggest army nowadays?
Yes.
There's no shame in admitting that France is militarily superior to you. That's why you're considering joining forces with other European countries in order to confront us.
I agree that Mortimer does have some powerful assets. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
That one's one.
First of all, the
So I'm
question
doing
is to
that.
know what Louisiana can be used for. We agree that today, all it brings you is death. Every day, a few more Spaniards die far from their birthplace.
I cannot deny that Louisiana is a veritable quagmire. You have a point there. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
I don't want to do that. I can't do either of those. I could if I'd been able to read the letter, probably. What's these? Should I display his immunities? Yeah, let's just have a look. Okay, neither of those are good. This one's harder, so I'm gonna do that one.
I'm sure that Lord Mortimer will be very appreciative. He's always supported those who have given him help. And you know well that he has every means to do so.
That at least is true.
Sweet.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Really bumbled my way
Monsieur,
through that one.
I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow.
I bid you
That's
adieu.
one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
God, I have to make my way back to my room. But it looks like the stairs just through here. I mean, it's kind of cool that you can just like roam around the house, but I don't actually enjoy doing it. It's like a little bit too big, and you move a little bit too slowly for it to be enjoyable. But luckily, those stairs were very close to my bed. To my room, even. Which does indeed house my bed. That I'm going to. Oh god,
Good
an
evening,
intruder.
Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
No, not at all.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
Oof, that's a expensive one. Sure.
Do you perhaps know something that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table. If you know something I don't about Lord Mortimer, now's the time.
I don't want to speak ill of him, but in certain circles, you can't exactly say he has a good reputation.
Continue.
Well, there have been instances where he has used people, then gotten rid of them once he no longer seemed to need them, Louis. He makes fine promises, makes you feel valuable, tests you. But beware. I'm worried that something might happen to you.
Are you advising me to change sides as a precaution?
I'd rather say as a safety measure. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
No. I think I can do that one, right?
Of course, Emily. You know you have my full trust.
Louis, you're lying. That's not good.
Oh no.
Any more of that and I might get upset. Admit, though, that it does make you...
Whoopsie.
There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Jeez. I still don't care. I don't care about either of these sides. Jeez.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Yeah.
I've seen her, Emily.
What? When was that?
A little earlier, just before the conference. She was hiding.
And did you manage to speak to her?
She's not the same. I don't know what's been happening to her, but she's changed. I found her in a deplorable state with one of her hands cut off. She was saying crazy things, bordering on delirium.
What? Did you say one of her hands was cut off? What happened to her?
I don't know. She
lost a
wouldn't
hand.
say.
And did she tell you why she shot Emma?
No. Unfortunately, we were unable to broach the subject. She seemed terribly upset, Emily. There's something strange going on here. She was fearful of something or someone.
Excuse me, Louis, but until we see proof of the contrary, she's the one who is sowing death everywhere she goes. We are the ones who ought to be fearful.
I know.
No, I apologize for that remark. Who do you think she's hiding from? Mortimer?
I don't know. Maybe.
Louis, I don't want to pile it on, but I would understand her feelings there. You ought to be wary of Mortimer. He's a manipulator, a liar, a coward who doesn't assume his responsibilities at all.
What exactly happened between you two, Emily? You're so radically against him.
Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Whoa, this is very unprofessional, Emily. Our faces aren't even touching. They really just didn't animate that, huh?
Come on, Louis.
Cool. Right, she's gone.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Whew. Very subtle old Godoy there. Whoa. Well, the blood's disappeared somehow there.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Woohoo, the game's back on.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me assure you.
Bored stiff, huh?
That a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
Against.
Against. And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and it...
Goodbye?
Come, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Get on with it, for fuck's sake.
I regret to inform you that Spain will not support this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
Whoa, okay.
What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly...
Excuse me?
nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way...
What's his legs doing?
your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
For, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
Quibbling away. My Lord Duke this. Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, Camille.
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back.
Oh.
I shall no longer work for you.
If I don't, can I just get one less of these really annoying characters?
I've had enough of your money, your influence, your power. I want my freedom back. I want my damn life back.
Okay. Okay, one character gone. Good. I could have saved some. I could have done a lot there. Jeez. I did not save Jacques Peru. No, I didn't. You're right. I didn't want to. I've got some points. I can finish off logic. Bam. Level 3. Does anywhere need 1 point? This one does. Bam. Hell yeah.